5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. Liftoff. 30 minutes after the...
Hello? Okay. Let's do this. Hello. I'm back, and this video is sponsored by God because He's the only reason why I'm doing this. In other words, I want to dive into the saying or into the title of I don't really care anymore. That's a good thing. If you've been someone who watches my videos frequently, this is going to be a thing to where we're going to the past 2 weeks of what I've been through, and we learn together of why did I decided to name a video like that. Well, first of all, welcome back to my room. It's cold, so that's why we're gonna be in here today. In order to understand what I'm talking about, we gotta go back to Christmas Day. That is going to be the glimpse of what the rest of this video is gonna look like, if that makes sense. It is a memory or a... Well, what I mean is that what I'm about to show you, what I was going through in the last 2 weeks, it's a good example. Let me go back. What I mean is that the places that I was at, or the situations or the memories, whatever you want to call it, that I was at before this whole process started. God, it's not making any sense. What I mean is that a good example that leads into the meaning of my title. It starts when I was with my sister and my dad, and we were playing a game of colors. Now, the rule of this game is to where you literally have to guess colors on a color chart. Whatever color you get, you have to describe that color, but you can't say the name. All right, let's say same row, but Vicky! Lot in that direction. Not a lot, but
what are you talking about?
So say like between 1 and 10. Whatever numbers between 10 and 11.
God, Victoria.
But more like the fruit that is, if we...
So imagine a candle
stormy?
to where it looked like a storm was coming into.
Okay, what type of thunderstorm?
Okay. It's around 2 o'clock.
Vicky.
We in Tennessee.
Okay. I got a point.
That's why you got
And Dad got a point. What are you
Victoria's skin. Better get it right there.
Vicky, can you put your hand? You're not.
Oh, she got identity issues.
Okay.
A little darker than Victoria's bottom lip.
Why am I supposed to see that?
Maybe it's actually... Alright, then Micaiah's lip for sure then. Is it D14?
What? So yeah, I lost a game about guessing colors. If you could read my emotions of what I was going through during that game, you can tell that I don't care. I don't really care about this game. Know this though, is that I reserved that same attitude now walking into New Year's. And when I say New Year's, me and my family, minus my sister, because she had to go back to Colorado, we planned a trip to Austin to celebrate and watch the fireworks over this bridge. I don't remember what it's called. We hit the road. I mean, like, the hotel was beautiful. The views that we had were amazing. We're not these people, you know, me and my family, we don't do trips like this a lot. You know, we don't get used to stuff like this. So this is the first time I think we've ever done something on New Year's like this before. And so my mom organized the whole thing, so thank you, Mom. And, you know, we decided to also eat at a fancy restaurant, being that we're at this fancy, cool hotel. That experience itself was an experience I don't want to experience again. I don't like them, and you know, the food was unique.
Before you dig in, what did you expect the cheesecake, the size, to be?
Well, first of all, those are petals from a flower, not strawberries. So when I thought cheesecake, I'm thinking strawberry. Nay.
What it tastes like?
like nothing.
It's odd because in this fancy restaurant, you know, I don't understand the vibe of what's going on. All I know is that it's dark. I don't know why it's so dark. I can't see anything. I gotta blink a couple of times to see who I'm with. It got so bad to the point we wanted to take pictures and my camera couldn't even pick up anything.
Just take a freaking picture.
Hold on.
I'm done with this.
I'm trying. Okay.
I had to manually light them up and edit them through my phone. Continuing past the New Year's, don't forget, this is all very important, okay, what I'm about to say. We decided to just walk around the city after eating. The city was pretty live because people were waiting and clubbing it up for the New Year's. Skipping the process of when we had to walk, because we walked pretty far, we saw these carts, and in these carts you get to, like, you know, they get to take you a tour around the city or wherever you want to go, basically. We decided, why not?
First person up there.
So, thank you.
Now there's this dude named Craig. He was such a cool dude. Honestly, I just thank God that we had like a tour guide like him, because 10 out of 10 tour guide, super chill guy. That's why I wanted to shout him out, is that we are very thankful that Craig gave us a ride around Austin. Part about it is that after the carts, I thought the day was over, but no, we still continued to walk. It got crazier because as New Year's was starting to hit, traffic stopped. I don't know what was going on, but when you got on the bridge, people parked in the middle of the street, got out, and then just started watching the fireworks. We kind of just stood on the sidewalk. We didn't really get in front of the crowd. It was still a memorable experience, and I got like one of my favorite pictures out of it, which was me and my dad in a firework. Now you're probably like, now what in the world? What was the point of those two memories? Because they don't really sound like they could make any sense of my title of my video. But I do this to say, because my style of video is that it's a mix of vlogging and understanding. It's a thing to where I want to walk with you guys, as you walk with me, of things that God gives in my life, all this wisdom and all these stories, and I want to share that, this being one of them. So when I was talking about that attitude I had when my sister was forcing me to play that color game, that was going to be a sign of what my future was going to look like. But in other words, as you know, I'm an RL. I've said that like in a couple of my videos. Being an RL, I did not want to come back. I love my job, you know what I mean? I love my 2 jobs, but it was completely exhausting. I remember praying in the middle of the night. I said, God, like, I want to go back, but I don't. I want to do all the things, but last semester took me out so hard that I don't have it in me to be like this nice jester person anymore. I prayed, I said, Lord, I pray to not care. I pray to not care about these dudes, all the guys, I guess, at my college. I don't want to care about that anymore, because that's let me know it. I pray to not care about being kumbaya with everybody, because I was so focused on that, and, you know, not everybody can be your friend. When I got back, I didn't care. The Lord had answered my prayer. Came back, and I said hi and bye, and I felt no attachment to anything. That was so amazing, and I'm gonna tell you why it was so amazing. Because, as I did last semester, when you invest yourself into very imperfect things, you better count your days, because you're not gonna last very long. So when I came back to my university, I was at peace. And the reason why I was at peace is because when I started talking to people, or when I started to just focus on classes, it was so relieving, to the fact where I was like, wow, I can actually talk to people and live my life by just doing, and not caring about what I said, if I said the right thing, caring about whether or not we'll be good friends. The Lord will give you good friends anyway. I found myself actually enjoying talking to people. I guess I didn't enjoy talking to people last semester, but I really did when I came back because I stopped caring about how the conversation was going to go. Yeah, so not caring is truly a blessing. You got to ask God to see what should I focus on. That is where I'm at right now, and that's what I wanted to share. I know that can be an experience for you too. But moving on, we'll move on to present time and how I've been moving since that prayer has been answered. So far, when I went back, I had to do RL training, and in me doing RL training, it was so cold in Texas that we had pipes bursting. 2 I witnessed. One was in some ballroom. The other one was in a parking garage. I was gonna park my car there, but never mind because it started to flood. Then, I had to continue to decorate my hallway, and I'm glad I picked a Spider-Man theme and I felt very cool. But it's a lot of work, and I wasn't gonna draw, not this time. I'm hoping that no one steals anything, but they did today. I found out that they stole something today, which made me upset. It's the farthest I've ever decorated in that hallway, so I'm proud of myself for that. Continuing on, I still have to work, and so the first day of school, I went to a basketball game, and that was a whole other experience that I'm probably gonna make a whole another video about. Moving on, I got an electric scooter. Why? Because all my classes are way too far from my dorm, and I'm super happy about it. It was the best purchase that I've ever bought for myself. Though the annoying part is that it's too cold right now to drive my scooter, but back then when I built it, when I took it out, I was able to ride it for a couple of minutes, couple seconds, and it was so worth it to where I won't be using my legs as soon as I walk out anymore. It was cool enough because my dad wanted to get on it, and I thought that was pretty funny. And that is it. Class starts tomorrow because it's MLK Day. I thank you for watching and hope that my message made sense to whoever is watching, and hopefully it was worth it. Whoever watched to the end, thanks. But, nonetheless, I'm done. Maybe I'll see you in 2 weeks. Maybe. Who knows? Bye.